Hi, I'm Majika Carr, and I'm CEO of Epiphany Consulting, LLC, and I want to welcome you to another AHA Monday. I am so very, very excited. Thank you so much for joining us for AHA Monday, whether you're joining us through our email, through the different social media platforms, and the different places that we have you here, because we love giving you this energy on AHA Monday. Yes, it is another Monday. I am a certified high performance coach. What I do is I work with individuals and with businesses on how to be able to accomplish more. I love being able to help people figure out how do they get more in their lives? How do they help their employees better? How do they structure their businesses in better ways? And so it is such an exciting, it's always an honor and a privilege. And I thank you so much for joining us in whichever way it is that you are joining us. Thank you for all of what we had last week about the job description. What is your job description? Well, how do you write the job description for yourself? What is it that you think you're supposed to do? How are you compensating yourself? All those pieces. But this week, I want to talk about the Olympics because the Olympics just ended. One of my favorite sporting events, always great every 4 years. They're always around my birthday too, and I always like that as well too. But I like to be able to have the sporting events to be able to concentrate on those Olympic sports like swimming, like diving, but really like track and field. I have a very special tie with track and field because my mother, Marceline Carr, was a track and field coach. She coached in high school and worked. And my sister, Michelle Edwards, also ran track and was a top level track performer running at the University of Houston. And so I love track and field. I, like many casual fans, am into the sprints, you know, the Usain Bolt. I mean, what an amazing Olympics for him. But I want to share a story today about someone that I know that has gotten some pub, but I want to talk about him a little bit more, and his name is Mo Farah. Mo Farah is a track athlete for Great Britain, and I want to think about it because I'm always looking for high performers. So, of course, when you look at Olympians, many Olympians are high performers. They do excellent jobs at what they do. But Mo Farah was like a middle-of-the-run track athlete. He was a terrific track athlete in Britain, and then he went through an adjustment in his training, and he kind of took off. All of a sudden, in 2011, he did really great in the World Championships, and he finished second in the 10,000. He runs distance. Let's talk about what he runs. He runs 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters. You know, for us good old Americans, that's 6.4 miles and 3.2 miles. So he's running a long way, lots of distance. Must have so much endurance. Kind of like us in our lives, have to be able to have endurance to be able to get through the race and to be able to do it. And he started changing his training. And now he is the man. He's the guy that everybody is going after. So the runners from Ethiopia has a great tradition in running as well as Kenya does. They literally train and get ready for him. So it's kind of like what we think in our lives where our problems are getting ready for us, but he gets ready for them too. So that's it. You got to get ready for your problems in the same way. And so in the 10,000 meter in the Olympics this year, he tripped and fell and tumbled and got up in full sprint in the middle of a race, running so many laps around the track, and made it and still won the race and still had a kick at the end of the race to be able to do it. Can you do that in your life? Can you trip and fall? Because I guarantee you trip and fall. Can you trip and fall and then come out of that trip and fall and get up running? And then still be able to have the endurance and the pride and the strength to be able to run and chug at the end of the race and to be able to make it and do it? Mo Farah does. And so he's my hero for being able to do that. I'm going to tell you also, besides that piece, the 5,000 meter. So 3.2 miles. So you have people who are really more sprinters who are in it. They had a plan for him in that race. He kind of likes to lay back at the start of a race. He likes to kind of watch and see what's going on. Kind of what we do in our lives. We kind of watch and see where the movement is, what's going on. And then he got in the race, and he got to where he got to the lead of the race, about 4 laps to go in the race. And all of a sudden, all these guys started boxing him in and trying to box around and being able to run. And it was amazing. Over the last 4 laps of the race, he took the best shot of like 5 or 6 runners. 5 or 6 people made their best shot, sprinted as hard as they could sprint. He sprinted just as hard with them. The next person would sprint. He sprinted just as hard as with him and kept the lead and kept moving until the last guy from the United States, all right, a terrific runner from the United States came with a close in the last 100, gave him everything that he had. But Mo Farah had more. Can you do that in your life? Can you outdistance the problems? Can you outdistance the issues? Can you do that? If you can do that, then you can be successful. I believe you can. It's not going to look pretty like in a 10,000 meter race because we're really running a marathon in our lives. But we have to outdistance the issues and the cramps and the different injuries and all the different things that can happen to us. We have to outdistance those things in our life. And I pray that for you today. And I know that you can do that today in our businesses. When we structure our organizations, when we work together, we have to be able to figure out what are those problem areas going to be? How do we make those movements through that? And I know that you can do that. I am really excited here today because I want to announce to you a new tool, a new free tool that we're providing with you through Epiphany Consulting that is terrific for managers. It is terrific for any person in business. It is also terrific for just you if you're trying to get your goals done. So many people have asked me, as I've talked about my weight loss and talked about the different things in my life, how is it that I structured myself to be able to succeed? How is it that I did that? And I want to share some words with you on how to be able to do that, how to be able to make yourself successful, how to be able to stay the path, stay the course, and be able to get those things done. I call it the 21-day success challenge. It is a free challenge. And so I want you to take the challenge with me. What you have to do is you go to www.boomtraining.biz/21 days. You see it right here in front of you on the screen, /21 days. You're going to go, you're going to register for the challenge. And then you're going to get a video from me every morning. And we're going to give you a challenge word for the day and a challenge to take on to be able to do it. I've done this challenge for myself many times, and it is one of those things that was a difference maker for me in my life. It's been a difference maker for me in my business. It will help your teams and your leadership groups be able to figure out what is our challenge word for the day and what is it that we want to be able to get done. What is it that we want to be able to get knocked out? Share it in church groups, in your groups with that. I'm so excited about this challenge and the things that are there for you to be able to get done and be able to get accomplished, because I want for you to have terrific success in your life, just like my guy Mo Farah. All right. Make it an excellent week, and we'll see you soon. I'll see you in the challenge because the challenge is on now. All right. So hit that website and let's make it happen. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.